I've watched a ton of videos about people looking to turn $100 into $1,000. And I've gotten a ton of emails, particularly lately, about Dave, how do you turn $100 into $1,000? So this video, I'm going to take a look at ways to turn $100 into $1,000. And I'm also going to show you how I was able to, or was I able to, could I do it? Turn $100 into $1,000. And was I able or not to do it in one day? Buckle up and let's take a look.
Subscribe.
Perfect. So this video is full of crazy good tips. You're going to want to take notes, all right? And also leave some comments. I spend a good portion of my day answering comments, answering emails, answering people's questions. I like to do it. In case you haven't noticed, I like to talk a lot, all right? So go ahead and make the comments, and I'm there. I'm there for you, baby. I'm there. Also, for those of you who watch until the end, you're going to see me actually attempt to turn $100 into $1,000, and you get to see exactly what happens, what I went through, how I do it, and if I was able to do it or not. So comment below if you think I was able to do it or not. First way most people think of is personal finance and investing. This is very popular. You see the likes of YouTubers like Jordan Page, Ryan Scribner, wealth hacker Jeff Rose. Sure, you can take $100 and turn it into $1,000 investing, but it often takes a very long time, up to decades. Then there's day trading, which is where you do trades, you hold on to them for a little bit, maybe hours or even just a day, and then you dump them hoping you made a profit. It's kind of like a short-term gambling play, which is a little bit different than investing, because investing would mean that you're actually taking money, putting it into something that you have a belief in, and it goes up. So that's what people do for long-term wealth. And that works very well over a very long period of time. But if you want to turn 100 into 1,000, it could literally take you 10, 20, 30 years, depending on your investment. And also, there's no guarantees with investments at any time. They can also go down. With day trading, people like to take advantage of the fluctuations in the market. This can also be very risky. I actually did this for a while. I had a seat on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, not kidding, and I would wake up very early in the morning to do day trading, actually on the after hours market, on the futures markets. Okay, I don't want to go into a big long explanation about this, but I would bet thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on what I thought it was going to open at the opening bell. And so I would ride this crazy ride bidding in this futures market until the market opened up. And then I would see if I won or lost money. And I say won because you don't really earn it, because you're really just kind of guess. It's like sports betting really in a way, except it makes you want to puke. Okay, I was so nervous doing this that it was very stressful. And I literally wanted to vomit some days because I could be down $5, $8, $10,000, and you have to be patient enough to let it ride. And maybe before it closed, right when you're kind of settle up on your bets, I would, maybe it goes back to you're only down $1,000, or maybe you're up $3,000 or $4,000. Either which way, it's a very edgy ride. It's a very pukey ride. So I would not recommend this to the run-of-the-mill person. Besides that, it's got a lot of very high startup costs. It costs thousands of dollars just to have the seat on the exchange itself. So I would not recommend this for the average person. So approach this with caution because it is very risky. Now comment below and smash the like button if you think that this is too risky for you to do. Although I will say that long-term investment is a great idea, particularly when markets are lower. Side note, I would not try to find the bottom of a current market if the market is going down, okay? The risk outweighs catching it on the way up. If you wait 2 or 3 months and when it's going back up, if you're in for a long-term money, when you're not going to touch the money for 5, 10 years, long-term investment for college funds, things like that, I would not recommend doing that. But then again, I am not a professional, so maybe don't take my advice. But I will explain the cons and pros, and the pros and cons to you about this. Now on to our next infamous way to turn $100 into $1,000. Crypto coins, baby! I'm sure you've seen this, crypto coins. You had some friends or even family members try and talk you into buying some Bitcoin or some other unknown coin about to pop. They probably lost it all and then some. Some people made some money, but the vast majority of people lost a lot of money. This is your standard tulip run where people have a craze and they go crazy for something and buy it just because people are buying it. That's not to say a bunch of people didn't buy low and then sell when it went high, but the vast majority of people that I know in this industry kept buying more and more and more. Not to say that you can't make money with this, but do I really need to go into this method further? There was a big ramp up towards the end of 2018. Many of you remember seeing that in the news or nonstop Facebook chatter, right? Hey, buy some Bitcoin, you're gonna miss out. FOMO. Besides being an easy manipulated and super shady industry sometimes, there are just a ton of people that have no idea what they're doing investing into crypto coins. So with the 2018 rise, there was a lot of people that lost a lot of money. For instance, if you invested $100, I would say 10,000, let's just say $100. Today, you'd be left with about $33 out of that 100 left. So, as you can see, this can be super risky. It's easily manipulated because you can't really tell who's buying. So nation states can do a bunch of money and then dump in order to ruin the currency. The other problem with cryptocurrency is that often you'll keep it on a hard drive. And if you lose that thumb drive or whatever it is, you lost all that money, kind of like it was cash or a gold coin. And then it's gone, poof, into the wind. So with cryptocurrency, buyer beware, baby, buyer beware. Number 3, e-com or Amazon. Dropship, yo! Now this one can actually work pretty well. It's just a little bit involved. Selling things online has tremendous reach and a lot of people make a lot of money on it. But lately, this has become a very saturated industry and there's a couple pitfalls to watch out for. And lately, as of 2020, there are some big pitfalls that I'm about to tell you about concerning e-com and Amazon. The good news is that you can take $100 or even $10 and build a website and sell something that somebody else ships out where you'll never have to see the product. That is really good news. That's called drop shipping. Somebody else makes the order and they drop it somewhere and it ships and it drops and they drop your box and it ships out, right? Something like that? No, but you understand what I'm saying. Somebody buys something and somebody else ships it out. So you don't end up with a garage full of stuff. Stuck. So the bad news with this, everybody else has the same products and you're trying to sell the same exact thing. And you're the one that needs to advertise these products. You're sending the traffic. And if you're sending the traffic, you need to have a pretty good profit margin once you sell those items. And so when you're paying the ad costs, it's hard to break even because a thing called supply and demand. There's an equilibrium that occurs here and the supplier needs to make money, you need to make money, and the system that you're selling it on needs to make money. So there's a lot of people eating this pie up. Not to say that you can't make it big with this, but it's a big but. You have to do a ton of testing and have a little bit of luck. The margins are usually razor thin, but when you do find that big item and people start buying it, even if it's just for a couple months or even a year, you can make a ton of money. But it's kind of like playing the lottery and you have to do a lot more heavy lifting. And to boot, recently, Amazon deprioritized third-party sales and shipping, which means people have to wait weeks to get your item if it's not just something sitting in the warehouse that Amazon is selling themselves. So maybe you're saying, hey, what if I send affiliate traffic to Amazon and it's their items and it'll get shipped quickly? Well, bad news. They just slashed commissions on that up to 50, 60, 70, 80% on a lot of different items. I'm not kidding. They literally dropped it like 3/4 of commissions on a lot of things. And the commissions were very small to begin with. A lot of YouTubers place their Amazon items and it's like, hey, I'm using this camera. And if you use this camera, click here if you want to buy it. And you go to Amazon and they make a little money on the affiliate stuff. That got cut in half recently. Even huge sites like BuzzFeed are in danger because they put huge bets on being Amazon affiliates. So you need to stay nimble in the world of the internets in order to take $100 and turn it into $1,000. This is one way to do it, but there are some pitfalls like I mentioned. And now on for what I do for my day job. Number 4, affiliate marketing. Now, I realize the irony that the dumbest outfit I'm wearing is what I wear normally during the day, but hey, that's just me. Comment or like below and tell me which outfit you prefer the best. Now, affiliate marketing is simply where you refer someone to somewhere on the internet or anywhere really, and if they buy something or fill out a form, you make money, I make money. You want to lose weight, need to work out? Maybe I recommend to you via email or on Facebook, I say, hey, you should join Weight Watchers. You sign up for Weight Watchers and get into their program, they pay me $295. No joke! Technically, with affiliate marketing, you don't need to even start with $100 to make $1,000. But as a business model, you can replicate results day after day if you use a paid ad model or have a large reach with your Instagram or your YouTube channel or Facebook group or whatnot. But technically, you don't need any money to start with affiliate marketing. You can recommend to people on Facebook. You can have 5,000 friends on Facebook at maximum, I think, and you can recommend things to them, and you could actually get paid. Now, this isn't saying beg people to buy your jewelry or Tupperware. It's just a recommendation. Now, it's hard or near impossible to turn $100 into $1,000 day after day if you want, or even week after week, or month after month with some of these other methods that I talked about. You might get lucky one day and then have a bad luck streak for 30 days and not make any money. That happens with anything, really. But with affiliate marketing, say for instance, you get 4 people to sign up for Weight Watchers, well, you just made $1,000 in change. I personally like to do affiliate marketing for financial leads like refinances or life insurance, because people only need to fill out a form on the internet usually for me to get paid. So say for instance that you're looking to get a lower mortgage rate on your home. And I send you an email and I say, hey, did you know that rates are at historic lows? Because recently they've been jumping off the bottom, but towards historic lows, 50 years, 60 years, whatever. You're really not going to find a much lower rate. Say you decide to fill out a form. Maybe you give your name, address, email, phone number to talk to somebody about a quote or to have them send you a quote. $48 is what I get paid on a lot of these. Now that price can vary, but right now I get paid $48 for a refinance lead. If I can get 20 of those a day, I'm hitting my goal. It's just a matter of having the reach in order to make that amount. I know, it's crazy, right? People don't actually need to get a mortgage. They just need to contact somebody about getting information about the mortgage. That's what's crazy about that. That's why I love affiliate marketing and especially financial leads. I like to also do other things, but that's really a hot one right now. And this works for all kinds of leads. That's why I became a lead generation expert in order to be able to get the traffic. So if you've got the reach or the traffic, able to reach out and touch people, okay, and not in the kind of way that you get sued, but reach out and contact people, then you have the ability to get them to go somewhere and fill out a form, and you can make a lot of money. It's really as simple as that. Auto insurance, life insurance, diets, diet pills, exercise programs, face creams, tactical flashlights, headphones, tactical other things. So by now you're probably wondering, was I able to turn $100 into $1,000? Surprise! I was. And not only overall, but I did it in a day. You get a car. You get a car. You get a... No, you don't get a car. No, you don't. Okay, here's how. Let me break it down for you. Number one, I collected emails using my lead generation techniques. If you want to learn more about them, there's a link below in the description. I can't go into it here because, well, it's kind of a involved thing. It's a whole process. But if you want to learn more about how to get leads, don't leave right now. But after this, go ahead and click that link. And I've got a bunch of training videos on my lead capture techniques, because this is probably the most important part of anything you're ever going to do on the internet is lead generation, which is why, well, it's why I make a living and a pretty good one. So after this video, I suggest you click that link and try it out. The knowledge you learn can be life-altering, believe you me, Mr. and Mrs. Number two, I contact my leads via email or other format, usually email because I'm an emailer. Now for this particular exercise, the people I collected were homeowners, and they were likely to need things that people who own homes need, like, a lower mortgage payment. Number three, they filled out forms, and I made over $1,000 in a day. Now, not to simplify things too much, but this is exactly how I make a living. But the real knowledge is in how to collect these emails in order to contact these people with these services they may need or want. And not just once, because you can contact them repeatedly. Also, they may be interested in other items. I like homeowners a lot because homeowners need things that homeowners need besides a lower refi rate. They also might want a new gutter. They might need a new roof. They might want a walk-in bathroom. They might want to remodel their home. They might want a home warranty. Heck, they might want auto insurance. There's so many things that people need that you can recommend to them. They fill it out and you get paid. Here's another crazy example. Auto insurance. There are offers when somebody goes to get a quote for auto insurance, all they need to fill in is their zip code and you get paid $7. I kid you not. Affiliate marketing. So these are all affiliate programs that pay you when people request a quote. They don't even have to buy anything. I repeat, they don't even have to buy anything. So it makes the sale a lot easier. Well, it's not really a sale if they're not buying anything. It's a lead, I guess. So CPL, cost per lead, CPA, cost per action. A lot of people call it CPA marketing, cost per action. And the action could be just filling in an email. There's offers that pay you $2.50 for somebody entering their email address. Now you know. So when I did this, I didn't even need the $100 technically, but my email service cost about that. So let's just say I paid $100 for the email service fees. But that $100 turned into $1,000 in a day. So now you're asking me, but Dave, you had to collect all those people in order to make the $1,000. Well, here's the thing. I didn't spend any money collecting these people. Like I said, there's a video down below and it's too hard to explain, but let me briefly go over. I use a format where I'm able to get folks and then offer them something right away so that while I'm collecting them, I literally make a profit while collecting my email list. So that's how I got these. So the award over here, because I collected a list of 640,000 people in less than 5 months. Okay, so that's a lot of people interested in something, and I was able to break even on that one. And the ones I've done lately, I actually make a profit. So I'm actually making money while growing my email list, which is very hard to do. But if you're able to do it, click the link in the description below, then you really have a way to make a really good living and make some side cash, side hustle, or full-time hustle. Because let's face it, if you're able to make that kind of money in a day, you probably want to quit your day job. I know I did. So it is possible. If you want to learn more about these, click that link below and watch some of the other videos. So if you want to learn more and see how this is all possible, go ahead and look at all the other stuff. You can find plenty of stuff online. I recommend looking at some of my videos since I have a specific way of doing it. I put out a ton of videos showing how to do this and different steps as well, so you can follow along and kind of see the progression that you need to take. In order to see those videos, subscribe and you'll be able to learn how I'm doing it. I've got certain videos and availability for people who subscribe. I actually have a course that you can get free access for my YouTube subscribers. So don't forget to like and subscribe and comment below. I will answer your questions. I'm even known from time to time to make a video answering the comment questions. I hope you enjoyed today's video on different ways to take $100 and turn it into $1,000. This is no joke. If you could do that, it's kind of like printing money. In a weird way it is, but you really never print the money because it's digital and it just goes in your bank account. Then I also mentioned that these affiliate networks and affiliate marketing, you can tell I love affiliate marketing. They deposit your money weekly via wire into your bank account. That's pretty nice. Signing out, like and subscribe, comment. I am Blue Hair Dave. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to click it.